Using lights in our home is a practical essential, but it doesn't mean we shouldn't light our homes in style. Colette Angelucci of Colette Living shares how we can mix functional with fashionable.
My vision for this house was to incorporate the light fittings as part of the artwork in the house. I also wanted to incorporate the high volume ceiling by going oversized in my light fittings. I have chosen all the light fittings in the house, from task lighting to accent lighting to hanging pendants as decorative pieces. In the foyer, I've used 3 bronze hanging chandeliers. It's a very narrow foyer, not enough space for a table lamp, but they are oversized and they draw your eye up the minute you walk in. On my left-hand side is the lounge. I have made use of a beautiful oversized crystal chandelier as my general lighting. Because the house is open plan, we've got enough downlights. So I put the focal on the double volume ceiling with my crystal chandelier. And I've used a standing lamp for reading purposes. I always like to add lighting, extra light fittings into a room, because it definitely gives you different atmospheres. You can have it bright and airy when you have visitors over, or you can have it soft and dimmed when you're watching a movie, or you can just have a side lamp on when you just want to sit in front of the fire and have a glass of wine. I've used a black wall to emphasize my crystal chandelier. The chandelier is big and oversized, and by adding the black wall, it just definitely makes it stronger, powerful, and more moody. In the dining area, I've used my general lighting as my downlighters, and just to create a bit of a mood, I've used a standing lamp and lots of candles on the dining table. I'm a firm believer that it definitely sets the mood when you're having friends over for a dinner party. I think people often forget about how important candles are in a room as well, especially for when you entertain. It just brings in the warmth and coziness to a room. Behind me is the kitchen. We've used 2 cabinets where we've used glass inlays to highlight the glassware, the special glassware or antiques or collectibles from the client. To highlight that can also be set as mood lighting. For when you have a dinner party, you can switch off the general lighting and only have the cabinet lighting on. And I've used 2 pendants over the counter for task lighting for your daily cooking purposes. We've got 2 different areas on the patio. We've got seating area and we've got a dining area. And then I've used 2 oversized rattan light fittings. And because it's such a fine design, I picked out a decorative bulb to shine through my rattan light fitting to complete the overall look. In the bedroom, I've used a hanging pendant light instead of your normal bedside lamps. I like to keep the pedestals open, or to have the pedestals available for books, photos, even just a coffee mug. I've used an industrial glass pendant light fitting in this room, imported from India. They just had such a soft, even though they were industrial, they just had such a soft touch to them, and it was very suitable for this specific bedroom. I've used a small industrial table light fitting next to the client's feeding chair for the night rolls, the wake up during the night to feed the baby. We've used a very soft bulb in this specific light fitting, just not to have the necessary light, which also serves the purpose of task lighting.
When selecting lighting options for your own home, think of the purpose you'd like a particular light to serve within a room. But remember, you can still match the look and feel with the overall style of your home and make each light an art piece on its own.